All right, here we are, another Sunday, another live stream. Today, I don't have too much to tell in terms of progress. I did start with the lip syncing, and because lip syncing in Unreal Engine is mostly done via MetaHuman now, I pretty much only did the researching part. The most promising approach by now is using Blender and going animation based, pretty much similar to my breathing system. So once that's turning out, I'll be able to tell more. Apart from that, I did a tiny bit of messing around in the student dorm, like put up a little bit of art, made this wonderful case of beer the most important asset of all. And I also, some detail work, put on a laptop here that doesn't have a texture. Some baskets, and as you can see, the walls now do have textures now as well. Same here. Those are procedural as always, so no actual texture, but just math. I think it's even a little bit more expensive than just using textures, but alas, we're doing what we're doing. Yeah, this little wardrobe here and a bicycle that I found. But today we are going more large scale, so this is gonna be our demo map, right? And we are going to do a basic block out of what should be where. And I did have some ideas for environmental stuff, probably all too ambitious for a little demo. We're gonna have a pathway basically from this island where we're starting to this island, and this will be mostly covered in what we'd call nature. And from there we'll unlock those 3 islands, which will have NPCs and all that stuff. And the middle of this floating island will indeed have a giant tower, and I made this little block here because some might remember I was very good at forgetting which block was supposed to be in the dorm, so this block does have text to remind me of what is supposed to be there in the end. Okay, so as I said, the centerpiece will be a tower. I will be able to remember that, but just to be safe, don't need to scale that, but this entire thing. What I'm not entirely sure about is the sizes of stuff. $20 meters. It will be big enough. I think it will be big enough. So this tower will say 4 to 5 stories by 10 meters. it should be looking giant, but not. Does this look giant enough? I think it does look giant enough. The shape will not be a box, obviously. But as I said, we are doing block out here. Only upgraded to 5.6 relatively recently, and the controls for everything have been swapped inside, and the icons look a little bit different than in 5.5, so I'm still kinda getting lost looking for stuff. So I was thinking the residential part should have a marketplace, a purely residential place, and something entirely different. I think this island here doesn't really lend itself to a market, so I'd say this is gonna have the residential space, this is gonna have the market, and this is gonna have the whatever I'm coming up with when it's the time. So it is relatively big when running around on it, which is nice. And I'm pretty certain this is for water. Let's just do water real quick. Oh, come on. So, is this a good water line? I'd say so. I should have a water material somewhere. And I did make so many. Yeah. Let's just make this a little murkier. And a little smaller. All right. I'm saving. So let's see if the engine can take the saving. Looks like it. The tiniest lake of all time. I think the water line can be a little bit higher up. Please don't lock me. Yeah. Alright, that's better. The most stable little lake of all time. Alright. So now the difficult part, coming up with what to put where. Okay, I'd say we are starting here. Here we can have some careful climbing. Okay. I'd say we are putting something here like a conveyor belt style. No, not conveyor belt style, like in Bob-omb's battlefield in Super Mario. If you go at the bridge and then left, there's this elevator kind of thing. That will let us climb to the next level. I think we should put one here as well. Yeah, no, not the text.
Ha!
Bugs are great. I have to love bugs. Strange. So if I'm using a regular ass cube,
Ha!
okay.
Ha!
Well, whatever. Alright, but that's not what we are here to do. Let's say we do have some kind of railing here. Okay, this is gonna be easy to read. But it's also kind of obvious what it's supposed to be. But we are not gonna have a railing here. But I think this here needs something. Let's say we put here a little shack or something. So shack with puzzle to activate elevator. All right. Now here we could start lining houses. Like say there's like oh man, what's the word? 1 second please. Gotta love Firefox going rogue. Hermit. Yeah, I actually knew that word. I was looking for the word hermit. We are having like a village hermit around here. Like the tiniest little ranch of farm. Yeah. So this is gonna be very little, right? 3 by 3. Our little farm should be a bunch bigger. Let's see if we can make it fit. Let's say 5 by 5 by 4. Like this, or even a little bit bigger. So and we can put this on little stakes or something so the overlap doesn't look super stupid. So This is the farmer's house. And the first thing we need to see when going up here is most definitely geese. There needs to be a geese pen. You might wonder why geese, but geese are important. So let's say two by 3 by 3. Geese coop. Just make a quick little railing here for the geese as well. Like so. Good enough for the geese. We most definitely need to have a little bit more island for the dorm. Let's see, we can see it from here. But not from here. Yeah, okay, we do need the full thing, which is a shame, but alas. Okay, 2 of those. Oh, that was wrong. How does it look now? Okay, I think we cannot see this little bit of overlap. I think I forgot if I made this material world aligned. I don't think so, but does it really matter? Let's see. Oh, I made it world aligned. Oh, fine. This does actually help. Alright. Let's put this down a tiny little bit. Okay, I think we're good. I'm not supposed to reach that part of the island anyway. And the floating bit here, we're gonna disguise. Alright, looks fine from pretty much everywhere. Gonna have to build the dorm outside wall. At some point anyway. So alright, okay, we are going from here. Gonna do the puzzle. Gonna platform up. When the platforming thing is working, we are arriving at the geese, and something needs to be here. Let's just say something. Okay, so we do have the geese and something. Let's say the farm stops about here. Okay, so what kind of crop would you actually plant here? I don't know. But we'll figure that out later. Say this calls for, well, I cannot say the path here calls for an alley, but need to consider what everything looks like from below. I think this is actually gonna make for a nice vista, but I want to be able to see the top from here on. And starting about here, there can be stuff, but not here. Like, I want a clear view to the top. And we need some kind of central building up here. Let's just, for the giggles, put this here, like so. And can this be seen from below? Yes. Yes, perfect. Okay, so does my movement let me climb this?
Ha! 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 Ha!
Kinda, but not really. Okay. So we do need stairs or something. It is kind of fun to see those slipping mechanisms work on something random, not something that I specifically built for the slipping. Okay. So we do have our central building. This can be just a pathway. Which is again a nice little vista. Okay, we can have another house here. They are all gonna be really small houses. but I'll figure that out later. Gonna have this house here as far out as possible. Or maybe yeah, I'm thinking this house right here these things are hard to type in. Send further, okay. Which means I do have to make this inaccessible. We can go. No. Something about those blocks, right? So I can go from here to the rest of the village. Say this could be a puzzle to make the resident not want to let us through, so we have to get the resident to let us through. Even more text. Okay, this is the entire starting screen of Star Wars by now. Great. So how do we make this inaccessible? There is no way to scale this anywhere else, I think. Well, it can probably be done with a lot of patience. But that shall not bother us too hard right now. So, can we walk here? we can so we'll put another railing. Doesn't need to be pretty for now. Okay, how easily walkable is this? Not particularly, but it's doable. So we can actually put another platform. Yeah, let's just say we're gonna do a little walkway here. That was not correct. Come on. Yeah, and this could actually house a lookout platform or something like that. Let me just put one here and see if it does interfere. With the vista from below. Like so. It does not. Wonderful. Okay. And this here will just get some nature. yeah, like the entirety of that will be just nature. Little bit of the beautiful. Okay, so we are supposed to be getting up here, so gonna have a railing here. Let's make 2. Yeah, like this. Yeah, great. Just want to have the maximum amount of space. This here is gonna be another house. A regular old one for now. Yeah. Alrighty, another house. This house is gonna have something. And I have a feeling we will have to, yeah, we need to put some kind of stairs here. because otherwise it's gonna be a little bit tedious to climb. Okay, this is actually, we can see this island here for the first time. I mean, we can see it from down below anyway, so really no reason to hide it. And at one point there's gonna be a bridge from here to here. But we are gonna have to activate it from here. So let's make a little note here. Still don't know what to put here. Or here for that matter. Okay, let's just call this, let's say, Town Hall. Any ideas? I kinda don't have any. I mean, I can put some rocks here. Let's just say rocks. So we cannot climb it. We can actually put some weird rock formation or something. We can put, oh man, we can put here. For the entire length of the thing. that's not too overkill vista wise. Looking good enough walking through, I'd say. Then we are reaching up here. I'd say we can put the level or puzzle design a little bit more, can make it a little bit more open here. So we do actually have to solve a proper point and click style puzzle here. Or two, maybe. Let's see, I have the farmhouse, two more houses. I'd say we are putting about 6 of them, 5 or 6. Here we can put one. Excuse me. Yeah, with a little backyard. So farmer's house, 1, 2, 3, 4 houses. Yeah, I'd actually say that is enough houses. This is gonna be open space. I do prefer that. Yeah, up here I think we can even run around third person as it's supposed to be. As I said before, first person is more for indoors areas. But from up here, I don't think the tower does actually look huge enough. I think it needs something on top so it looks really, really tall. Say almost up to the sky. So let's just make note of that real quick. Not beautiful, but rare, as we say. 10 meters, no. 4, 5, whatever. And 50, no. not uniformly 50 additional ones, and this should actually look, it still looks kinda small, doesn't it? Good enough. Okay, so open space. So if my tower is even more huge, I can make this thing a little bit higher as well. Also good enough. I don't want to push this town hall farther back for visibility reasons. Let's just say putting it here. And I think this is another instance of weird rock formation. And this weird rock formation should be put in a way so we can go behind a little secret or something. Dangerous little secret. Maybe we can even do a little platform down here, which cannot be seen from anywhere else. Like, yeah, I do actually like the idea. There's this little snippet here. I think I want to be able to reach that. So just flip this around so I can actually read it. And we can put our secret platform somewhere here. Okay, we can see it from here, right? Shut up, please. Yeah, that's actually uncool. I don't want to see this from... Oh no, this is... yeah, this is actually good. So if I don't happen to stumble upon it from the main island, it can be seen here. Okay, I'm fine with that. And then we can see to climbing down here somehow. And this cannot be seen from here, correct? Yeah, okay, this is cool with me because you really have to go looking for it. I'd really love to know why this isn't working. Okay. Put the stairs here. And I'd actually let whoever wants to try it go up here. This is the easy version. This is the not so easy version. So we can also see the slipping down whenever we want to thing. And on this side we are just putting some decorations. I really need to look into how to make a material that writes whatever I want to see directly onto the mesh I'm working with, because this text render component is kinda tedious to work with. Okay, I think I actually want to put railing throughout, or better around the entire upper part of the island. And I know I could really do this faster by using a spline tool, but I really didn't come around to make one. And with this small amount of actors, I don't actually care that much. We are blocking out after all. It's good enough for that. Let's see how the railing does affect. Yeah, it does need to have a more look-through style railing. This a little bit farther in. Yeah, nothing here. Here's gonna be nature. That's actually, looking at it, I don't want to have railing all around the island. Yeah, if I jump down here, I die. Yeah. For whatever reason, this material is two-sided. Okay. Yeah, I don't actually have any idea what to put here. But I think it's kinda looking like a level by now, so let's run through real quick. Let me put something actually climbable here, so we can reach the top. I should be able to get there. Yeah. Okay, good. Let's just run through here one time. See if the level levels do the thing. Do the thing. Okay, we are at the geese. We are here, something, the farmer. Now we have to convince this person to let us climb through their house. Ah, come on. We are ending up here. And here we are more open. We can talk to this person. We reached the town hall where we can talk to someone. This house where we can talk to someone. And whatever else we're going to put here. Okay, yeah, I think this is actually fine for a first iteration of this environment. I'll think about it some more, maybe put the few blocks missing in whenever I'm coming up with it or with something. And next time we're gonna continue with the second island. So there's that. I hope I can also tell you something about how the lip syncing thing worked. If it worked well, I might be able to show you something even. Till then, go there.